Imagine you time travel to 2008, when cars were like cars. You see Audi A4 for the first time. It's a classic German car, affordable, well-packed, four-seater, and a sedan. It has beautiful LED DRLS, small screens, and a usable gear lever. You fall in love. In 2018, cars were still better and made for men. Audi A4 had a refresh with meaty gear lever, virtual cockpit, buttons, and a clean layout. Now, in 2025, Audi has changed. German car brands are struggling to keep up with Gen Z preference, unlike BMW that sort of managed to do it. Jaguar? They are trying to please a specific color group.
My love for you is more infinite than the stars.
Many car brands are replacing buttons with screens, adding more features, and making cars fatter. Millennials and Gen Z don't just have different music tastes, they also don't fight over skinny jeans and cargo shorts. Oh no! Millennials and Gen Z are waging war over something far more serious: car interiors. Gen Z say, touch screens are the future, bro. Millennials say, give me my damn buttons back. Welcome to Don't Car Me Yo. Let's discuss car culture, and why Tesla thinks you need to dig through 5 menus just to change the AC. Let's rewind to the good old days, shall we? From the 2000s to the early 2010s, cars had buttons, round steering wheels, small screens, and essential driving features. You open the car door, get inside, and you get the thud sound. Buttons click. Volume knobs rotate, and it's very, very satisfying. Want volume? Twist it once. Want AC? Press it once. Life was simple. Ah, those days, man. Then, car companies thought, what if we made everything a touch screen? Because touch screens and touch controls are cost-effective and easier to produce than buttons. Just make, ship, and assemble. It's like you clean your room by shoving everything under the bed before mom reaches home. There are 3 more reasons. 1. Big screens scream futuristic vibes. Car brands try to attract poor, innocent men with tech. They give a fake first impression to them. You test drive a car, see a giant iPad on the dash, and suddenly you're like, wow, this is so Tesla, even if you're just trying to turn on the heated seats. 2. One screen to rule them all. Instead of designing 10 plus cool buttons, car brands slap one huge screen and update it with software. It's like when your phone gets a new emoji pack. But if your car has a cheap infotainment system, new updates can make the volume slider disappear.
Yep. It's progress.
3. Minimalism is trending. Clean, sleek interiors are the new trend, but car designers neglect one major factor: meaty gear levers are better than flimsy toggles. Who decided that a USB toggle or a touch-sensitive slider could replace gear shifts like older Audis? It's like swapping a steak for a tofu burger. Sure, it's trendy, but it just doesn't hit the same. With all these reasons, millennials ask, why? Who asked for this? The answer? Not millennials. Since 2023, BMW has been roasted for replacing physical buttons with touch controls in the 9M60 SUV. Even their CEO admitted they went too far with screens. Moreover, real experiments prove buttons to be superior when compared to touch-sensitive controls. Let's go over this in detail. A Swedish magazine practically proved buttons are better than touch. They timed drivers doing 4 simple tasks in 10 different cars. Tasks like resetting the trip computer and selecting a specific radio channel. Some cars had touch screens, some had buttons, and some had a mix of both. How long did it take the driver to set the climate control and do other tasks? In an old Volvo V70 with only buttons, it took 10 seconds to complete 4 simple tasks. In the modern BMW 9, it took over 30 seconds to complete the same 4 tasks. This is not a surprise now, is it? It's reality. Real experiments prove buttons are better than touch, yet what's up with modern cars? Car designers are aiming for a clean interior with minimal switchgear as if they like driving cars. For example, the Octavia 3.5 Malawian Quatches has adequate tech, buttons, a handy gear lever, an integrated head unit with volume controls, a virtual cockpit with dials, and more. But the new Skoda Octavia for Malawian Quatches has a silly gear knob. It's wider and has a larger, ugly head unit attached to the top. Audi's new models replace their handy gear knobs with a small pitiful piece of crap. MG's new models have bigger screens, and you need a PhD in UI design to navigate simple things. However, in modern cars, these little things make a huge difference. Touch screens with a simple interface. Touch screens plus a few buttons for certain tasks. Backlit touch controls and voice control for a pleasant night drive.
Well, you might get used to it, right?